You didn't want it until you saw it. So what actually happened in your brain during those 3 seconds? Here's the uncomfortable answer: almost nothing in a modern store, physical or digital, is accidental. The lighting, the layout, the price tags, the countdown clock, even the tempo of the background music were designed by behavioral scientists whose entire job is converting your browsing into buying. Americans now spend billions every year on impulse purchases, and the average person admits to thousands of dollars of it annually, which means the machinery works. Today we're exposing the 5 psychological levers behind it, and here's the good news that the retail industry would rather you skip. Once you can see a lever, it mostly stops working on you. Number 5 is the one stores hit you with in the first 30 seconds of walking in, so stay to the end. Trick number 1, anchoring. You never judge a price on its own. You judge it against the first number you saw, and sellers know it. A jacket marked down from $300 to $120 feels like a steal, even if $120 is exactly what it was always worth. The $300 was never a real price. It was an anchor, planted specifically to make $120 feel small. This isn't a guess about how shoppers think, it's one of the most replicated findings in behavioral science. In the classic experiments, even completely random numbers, literally the spin of a wheel, shifted what people were willing to pay for unrelated items minutes later. Your brain grabs the first number available and negotiates with itself from there. Retailers anchor everywhere once you look: the premium version that exists mostly to make the mid-tier look reasonable, the crossed-out list price no one ever paid, the bundle labeled best value, the wine list with one absurd bottle at the top that makes the second most expensive feel modest. Car dealerships anchor with the sticker before the negotiation starts. Furniture stores run permanent sales against invented original prices. The defense is refusing the reference point entirely. Cover the was price with your thumb and ask one question: what would I pay for this if I had never seen another number? If the honest answer is less than the tag, walk away, because you were about to pay for the anchor, not the item. Trick number 2, manufactured scarcity. Only 3 left in stock. Sale ends at midnight. 12 people are looking at this right now. Scarcity flips a survival era switch in your head. For our ancestors, rare meant valuable, and hesitation meant losing the resource to someone faster. So urgency doesn't feel like marketing. It feels like danger, and danger turns off deliberation. Except the scarcity is usually theater. Countdown timers that quietly reset at 0. Stock counters that hover at 3 for weeks. Limited editions produced in unlimited runs. One-day-only prices that reappear every weekend. Regulators in several countries have gone after retailers for exactly these tactics, because they work so reliably: heart rate up, patience down, cart full. Sneaker drops and limited releases run the same play at industrial scale, selling out on purpose, because the sellout itself is the advertisement for the next drop. The defense is a simple reframe: treat urgency itself as a red flag. A deal that cannot survive 24 hours of thinking was never a deal, it was pressure wearing a discount. Real value doesn't expire at midnight, and anything that does was priced for the seller. When you feel the clock, that is precisely the moment to slow down, because someone built that feeling on purpose. Trick number 3, social proof. Your brain outsources hard decisions to the tribe, and it always has. Bestseller lists, review counts, customers also bought carousels, influencer hauls, the little badge that says most popular, all of it exploits the instinct that if everyone is doing it, it must be safe and smart. On the savannah, copying the group genuinely kept you alive. If everyone suddenly ran, you ran first and asked questions later. At a checkout screen, the same reflex just means you bought what an algorithm decided to show everyone this week. And much of the proof is manufactured anyway. Paid reviews and fake 5-star farms are a documented industry. Influencer enthusiasm is often a line item on an invoice. Even genuine popularity tells you nothing about your life. A product can be perfect for a million strangers and useless in your kitchen. Here's the pause that breaks the spell: before buying anything trending, name the specific problem it solves in your actual week. Say it out loud if you have to. If you cannot finish the sentence, "This solves my problem of," then you are not buying a product. You are buying membership in a moment, and the moment will be over before the box arrives. Quick reality check at the halfway point: none of these tricks work because you are foolish. They work because you are human, and the people deploying them have run millions of tests on humans exactly like you. The last two levers are the deep ones, because they don't just sell you an item. They reorganize what you want. Trick number 4, the Diderot effect, where one purchase quietly creates the next. In the 1760s, the philosopher Denis Diderot received a gift, a beautiful scarlet dressing gown. Next to its elegance, his desk suddenly looked shabby, so he replaced it. Then the chair looked wrong beside the new desk. Then the tapestries, then the shelves, until the man was deep in debt, upgrading an entire apartment to match one gown, and self-aware enough to write an essay warning the rest of us. Sociologists named the pattern after him. New possessions create a new reference standard, and everything that clashes with it starts feeling inadequate on a schedule. You already know the modern versions. The new phone that demands a new case, then new earbuds, then a faster charger. The new sofa that makes the rug look tired. The new shoes that need the outfit. Retailers weaponize the chain deliberately with bundles, accessories pages, and complete the look suggestions, because the first sale is really a subscription to the next 5. The defense is seeing the whole chain before you pull link 1, before any upgrade, ask what this purchase will make me want next, and budget for the chain, not the item. If the chain costs more than you choose fresh, break it at link 1, because that first elegant purchase is rarely the expensive one. It's the invoice for everything it makes look old. Trick number 5, the one that starts working the moment you walk in, the Gruen transfer. Victor Gruen was the architect who designed the first modern shopping mall, and his name now describes the moment a store's environment overwhelms your intention. The dazzling entrance displays, the missing sight lines to the exit, the essentials placed at the far back so you walk the full gauntlet, the absence of clocks and windows, all of it is engineered to produce a specific mental state where you forget exactly what you came for and begin to wander. Wandering shoppers buy. Grocery stores put milk in the back corner for a reason. Big box stores reroute their aisles seasonally for a reason. And your phone perfected the technique, the infinite scroll, the algorithmic homepage, the feed that never ends, are the Gruen transfer without the parking lot, engineered disorientation delivered straight to your thumb. The defense fits on a sticky note, never enter without a list, and let the list, not the layout, decide your path. In a store, that means writing the 3 things down and heading to them directly. Online, it means searching for the item instead of browsing the feed, and checking out from the cart without the detour through recommended for you. Shopping without a list isn't really shopping. It is being shopped, by professionals, on their home field. So there are the 5 levers: anchoring distorts the price, scarcity rushes the clock, social proof borrows the tribe's judgment, the Diderot effect chains each purchase to the next, and the Gruen transfer erases your intention at the door. Notice what they have in common, every single one works. Before you think you've decided anything. That's why willpower at the register keeps failing, the battle was over in the first 3 seconds. But it flips both ways. Name the lever in the moment, and the spell breaks. So here's a homework assignment that makes the seeing permanent. Pull up last month's bank statement and go line by line with a highlighter. Mark every purchase you had genuinely planned before the day you made it. For most people, the unmarked lines, the ambushes, quietly add up to somewhere between $100 and $400, and next to each one, you'll now be able to name the exact lever that pulled it, the anchor, the timer, the reviews, the chain, the wander. Once you can do that, the statement stops being a bill. It becomes a training log, and every ambush you can name is one that gets harder to repeat next month. Cover the anchor, distrust the timer, finish the sentence, price the chain, carry the list. 5 tricks, 5 tools, and the quiet realization that the most radical financial act in a machine built for wanting is knowing, precisely, what you actually came for. Please like to support the channel, and subscribe so you can keep up with our upcoming videos. Financial literacy is not a choice.